Hello everyone, welcome to yet another preview video for the Sunrisers Hyderabad. Um Before beginning, I would like to thank everybody who has been very supportive of the preview videos. Um, this video will be about the foreign players combination that uh, the Sunrisers Hyderabad could likely be playing according to the pitch conditions. So I've categorized the pitches as two variations. One is spin friendly pitches. The second is where the bounce is a bit more. So in this way it will be easier for us to analyze a lot of other things that I'll be pointing out throughout the video. Of course, there can be a lot of other factors that come into play, such as dew. Maybe we are playing the afternoon game, so no dew, and all those things. But for now, let's just focus on these two categories. The first category is spin friendly pitches. Here I'm talking about pitches where the bounce is a bit spongy. Uh, the ball will grip for the spinners. I'm not talking about a rank turner for a test match, but something which we saw uh, probably during the 2016-17 IPL seasons, where the pitch gripped a little bit for spinners. Yuzi Chahal was very effective back then. So was Kuldeep Yadav. So in pitches like that, when we are constructing a team, when we look at the foreign players combination, in every team of mine, I will obviously have Aiden Markram because he is going to be my skipper. So we'll always talk about the other three foreign players that we are looking for. So after Aiden Markram, I will have, we can look at it in two ways for turning pitches. One is players who play spin well. The second is players who bowl spin well. So I would ideally want Henrik Klassen to play because he plays spin beautifully well. His track record against India on Indian wickets has been exceptional. Even in the SAR T20, he has been playing spin superbly. He has been taking on the attack more often than not, and it's very, very heartening to see how he plays spin. He will also be my wicket keeper. Uh, I will play Akil Hussain ahead of Harry Brook because I'm not sure of Harry Brook's spin game just as yet. Uh, Only one match or two matches, one test match where he got his 100. It was a flat pitch. Yesterday's ODI was an example where he can play spin well, but I think Brian Lara would be wanting to work with him on playing spin a bit more better. So I will have Akil Hussain in my team. Uh, then I will have Fazal Haq Faruqi as my pace bowler who's going to bowl the left arm pace. Of course, his BBL issues I am keeping it aside for now. His IPL participation might be in question and all those things. But I will have Fazal Haq Faruqi because he is able to bowl those cutters. He'll be able to get those slow balls in. He proved that versus the game against Pakistan in Sharjah, where the game went down to the wire and Naseem Shah obviously hit sixes to win the game. But Fazal bowled really well. So my four foreign players for the spinning tracks such as Chepauk or uh, let's go to Lucknow if I'm hoping that we don't get wickets like what we saw in India New Zealand T20I yesterday. But if we do, uh, then this would be my four foreign players. Marco Janssen could be one of the options in place of Fazal Haq Faruqi for that left arm pace bowling. But the reason for picking Fazal ahead of Marco is because of Fazal's death bowling abilities. Because last season we saw how Marco was taken for cleaners by Rashid Khan. He was not able to defend in the last over. There is some technical problem with Marco Janssen where he is not able to bowl those Yorkers, and I'm sure Dale Steyn is working on it with him. The next tracks we are going to look at is the bouncy wickets. Now, when I'm talking about bouncy wickets, it will be red soil wickets like Wankhede or Ahmedabad or Kolkata, where pacers will have a little more say than the spin bowler. So Sunrisers have the liberty to go more pace friendly than spin friendly. So ideally, again, Aiden Markram is a fixed slot. Then you will have Harry Brook because he plays, this square cuts and pulls very well. So he can handle the bounce pretty easily, is what I think. So you can have Harry Brook. Then we can have Glenn Phillips because he also handles bounce seriously well. So you have three foreign slots locked, and then I will have Adil Rashid because he is able to extract bounce a little more than as a leg spinner, because he'll be able to exploit I think in the power play, just as how Josh Butler used him in the Australian conditions. He was brought in the fifth or the sixth over, 1 or 2 overs here and there, and then back in the middle overs, and then Sunrisers can go quite pace heavy with their Indian core pacers like Umran Malik, T Natarajan, Karthik Tyagi, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, and so on and so forth. So looking at the condition, I will obviously get a leg spinner in those wickets because I know that Adil Rashid and Sundar, of course, can get their bounce right. Um, in case they don't want to do that, they can pull out Harry Brook and get in Marco Jansen to extract more bounce with his height. Having said that, they will have to compromise on one Indian pacer and get maybe one of Abdul Samad or Vibrant Sharma in uh, to counter or to bluster the batting. So that could be one thing that they could look at. But ideally, the combination I said first, that is Markram, Brook, Phillips, and Rashid, should do the job. I think 7 out of 10 times. So this is how my foreign player combination looks like by wickets. I have not considered the factors that come up like dew or rain. Rain not much, but dew could be a very very good, very important factor in this Tata IPL. So this is how I look at it. Comment down what you feel about it. Cheers.